Hey everyone, how you doing? It's another Monday. December 11th. Exactly 2 weeks until Christmas. 2 weeks until Christmas. Crazy, isn't it? You got all your shopping done? All of your stocking stuffers, started wrapping all your gifts, started doing those Christmas cards, get them mailed out yet. All of my Christmas shopping is done. I have wrapped what I need to wrap. I have mailed what I need to mail. And I bought my stocking stuffers, and this weekend we worked on Christmas cards and we sent them out today. So I think we are ahead of the game. I'm excited. Does anyone else feel like they're, like ahead of the game? You done with your shopping and all that stuff? Yeah, so anyway, I hope y'all had a good weekend. Y'all know I like to give a few minutes for everybody time to, roll in. Hope you had a good weekend. We didn't do a whole lot. Well, you still got 2 weeks. Remember, 2 weeks from today is Christmas, so you're good. You're okay, Meredith. I did all my shopping online, so all the boxes except for one has arrived, but it's a gift for myself, not for anyone else. So, yeah. Anyways, we had a good weekend. It was nice and warm, and we took the dog to the vet. We mailed some packages. We did grocery shopping, all the little errands and stuff on Saturday. Yesterday, well, over the past few days, the husband's been coming down with like this cold mess or whatever. We went to the bar yesterday to watch the Seahawks game, and he just started feeling worse and worse. So he called in today, and I think he's got the plague, but really, he's okay. Yeah, so you know how guys are when they get sick. So that's it. I'm excited for this evening. We are making chocolate peppermint martinis with Christmas, 2 weeks away. I think chocolate and peppermint are like that's like what, it just screams winter, just screams Christmas to me. So chocolate and peppermint go together, and who doesn't love a chocolate peppermint martini? And then we are making these cool paper snowflakes they look so much harder than they are to make, but believe me, so simple, and you already have the stuff you need at your house. So yeah, again, like last week, my goal is to not go over 30 minutes. Last week I did well. I think it was like 24 minutes. So, yeah, we're going to shoot for something like that again. All right, that means that the craft that we're doing is doesn't take that much time at all. So, chocolate peppermint martini. You need vanilla vodka. You need, that's the biggest bottle ever. Vanilla vodka, dark cream, cacao, Irish cream, and peppermint schnapps. Of course, shaker with ice. Funny story about peppermint schnapps is way back when I was in college. My roommate and I, we would take whatever money we had. Most of the time, it was like 20 bucks each. And we would go into the liquor store in Montevallo, Alabama, and see who could buy the most with 20 bucks. I bought a bottle of peppermint schnapps. Now, mind you, this is way back in college. And we're going on, 18 years, 2003. Yeah, 14 years since I was in college. All right, a couple years before then. So we're looking at about 16 years. I had a bottle of peppermint schnapps. Before we moved to Montana, I still had that same bottle. It went in the trash. So last night, while we were watching the Seahawks game, I'm sitting here going, huh, I don't remember if I have peppermint schnapps or not. So we had to run over to the little liquor store here and get a bottle of peppermint schnapps. And unfortunately, that's the smallest thing they had. So here pretty soon I'm going to see what I can find to do with peppermint schnapps. Okay, so to make this martini, you of course need a shaker with ice. And we're going to start with the vanilla vodka. And you're basically doing equal parts of each except for the peppermint schnapps. So I'm going to do 1 part vanilla vodka. And if you don't do the peppermint schnapps, this makes the best ever chocolate martini. You need 1 part of the dark creme de cacao. Again, I say cacao because I don't know how you exactly say that word. You need 1 part Irish cream. And then you need a dash. Like, of course, if you like lots of peppermint, do more peppermint. If you don't like a lot of peppermint, don't put a lot of peppermint. But if you guys have come down with the crud and you're all congested and mess, guess what? Take a shot of peppermint schnapps. It'll open you all up. Yep, peppermint schnapps will open you all up. So if you ever are that congested, take a shot of that. And there it is. And of course, if you want to, you can get all fancy and put, you know, some whipped cream and candy cane and all that stuff. But, you know, I'm that no fuss, no frills kind of person, so we ain't doing that. And you have a, yep, perfect chocolate peppermint martini. Yep. In fact, I probably put just a tad too much peppermint in there. Very minty, but it's very, very good. All right, tonight we are making these awesome snowflakes. They look so much harder than they are. Really, seriously. They're super simple. And all you need is a couple pieces, or 6 pieces of paper. Any paper, any color, so any occasion, basically. Of course, more than likely, you know, winter theme, holiday theme kind of thing. I did these for a baby shower several years ago. We did a baby shower, was at the end of, I think it was in March. Yeah, it was in March, I think. Maybe in April. But we did a winter theme, well, penguins, black, white kind of thing. And we had black and white snowflakes hanging all over the walls. So really think about, you know, what your theme is, and if it fits, just change, you know, the coloring. All you really need though is some scissors, a stapler, and of course staples, tape, and about six pieces of, I'm just using printer paper, copier paper. Thin paper works better. You can do it with, you know, thicker paper, but it's a little bit harder to, you know, maneuver them. But you can still do it. Okay, so all you're gonna do, watch this, is you need a square. Let me move my stuff out of the way here. So you're going to fold one corner to meet the opposite side. I'm sure you guys know how to get a square out of a rectangle piece of paper. Okay, now you're left with a folded triangle. If you have joined us, say hey. Let me know you're watching. If I am not explaining something clearly enough, or you need to see something again, let me know. It's pretty simple, but there's a tiny little part that is tricky, so I'm going to do it a couple times. But either way, so you've got now your folded square. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take these two corners and you're going to fold them together. Now, this is the part that's tricky because you have to make sure it's positioned the right way before you do any kind of cutting. Best way to, now you've got like an alligator mouth type thing. You want to make sure that you've got a edge, a folded edge against you, and then the point pointed to your right side and the flat side to your left. Or you just want it to open up like that, because what you're going to do is you're going to take your scissors, you're going to cut diagonally, not straight across. You're going to cut towards this fold right here. And you're going to cut all the way across, except for about 1/4 inch or so. You're going to do 3 of those. 1, 2, 3. Then you're going to open it up. And this is, yeah, you gotta separate them sometimes. You're gonna open it up, and if you hold your square like this, you should have the slits like that. Now, what you're gonna do is take that tape, this center slit, that center one, first thing you do, fold it towards you, put the two corners together. You see that? The two corners together? You're making basically a circle, and just tape it like that. Now you're going to flip it over, and you're going to make that circle go to the opposite side. Just like that. Stick some tape on there. You're going to flip it over, do the opposite side. And then you're going to flip it over again and do this side. So now you have joined all 4 sides together like that. Okay, so now you need 6 of those. I've already done a few of them, so I'm going to do one more with you. So just so you can see the technique again. I mean, really, is that a technique? I mean, once you see how simple it is, I mean, is it really a technique or is it a trick? Anyways, like I said, you need 6 of them. So again, make a square. And again, this is something that's going to take you 10 minutes or less to make. Take that square, fold corners together. Again, where it opens up on the outside like that. On this edge, you're going to go diagonal, almost all the way across. Do 3 of those. 1, 2, 3. You're going to open it up. Seriously, y'all, is this looking difficult? Take those 2 center ones, the smallest ones, tape them together. Flip it over, do the opposite side. I slipped there. Didn't mash it up too well. It just means my thing's going a little wonky. It's okay though. Flip it over, do the opposite side. And then the last side. Flip it over, do the opposite side. So all you're doing is just flipping and taping. So now that you have it taped, to me this is the most difficult part only because you kind of have to me, you have to have more hands kind of help. What you're going to do is you're going to take the centers, the ends. I like to match this where, because you know snowflakes typically, you know, are symmetrical, and if you were to cut it in half, it would look the same on both sides. So look at wherever your middle one is pointed and point them all the same way. Or middle one, I guess the smallest one. How do you describe that? That's my wonky one right there. And what you're going to do is you're going to basically put the corners together, the ends, corners together. Take your stapler. Yep. Staple them together. So now you've got 3 stapled together like this. Now, if you see this right here, this one is lining up with, can you see that? Does it look, can you see that? This is lining up with this one, the outside one. And what you're going to do, you can tape it. You don't have to use a stapler. You can keep using the tape. Stapler to me is a whole lot easier. So you're going to staple the outside ones together. So now you have 1/2 of your snowflake. You're going to do the same thing with the other side. Told y'all, simple. You're going to put that all together. You're going to match your sides up. The centers of the outside ones. And with it being paper, it actually is fairly loose when you make this. So if you need to stretch it a tiny bit, you can. Now I have all 6 of them together. All I have to do now is do this last one, connect the whole thing. And then you have that. And then if it's not, because I know when you're holding it like this, it tends to kind of bow forward. All you have to do is just kind of straighten it up the way that you want. If you can, get your stapler in there. This is the point where it may actually be easier to get the tape. Stick a staple in there. Boom. And of course, that's not perfect, but yep. There you go. In fact, I would if you need to, you can fold the centers in just a tiny bit and then tape it or staple it that way so it's symmetrical. So, seriously, 6 pieces of paper, some tape, some staples, and some scissors. That's all you need. That's all you need. And if you were to go to Pinterest and type in paper snowflakes, do it yourself, there are tons and tons and tons of different kinds of snowflakes that you can make. This one is the one that I've made many, many, many times before. So, yeah. So, I mean, think about it. If you're doing a winter-themed party and you want to use silver and blue, think about a bunch of, you know, silver and blue snowflakes all over the place. Or, like I said, the baby shower, black and white. I mean, yeah, super simple. And we've got one hanging up right now above our fireplace, just because I'd made it a few weeks ago just to, you know, refresh my mind. So, super simple. And how we're like, what, Yeah, 20 minutes in, I spent 10 minutes talking. So less than 10 minutes to make it. Yeah, you can't beat that. And like I said, you already have the stuff at home, so it's probably completely free for you. So, yeah, that's it. So, with all that being said, that's it for the evening, besides me talking about what we're doing next week and after. I'm super glad to see, people chiming in and saying stuff. Yes, I have done other colors. We did black when we did we did baby shower 3.5, let's see, yeah, 3.5 years ago. And we did black ones and white ones because we did like okay. We did penguin, black, white, baby shower type thing. And we did mostly black ones, but we had some white ones hanging too. So think about going into, Hobby Lobby and looking at all the scrapbook paper and all the patterned ones and stuff like that. Really, you can go so many different directions when you do it. So, yeah, super. I got, I think the one that I posted earlier, the picture I did, was a light blue one. So, yeah, like I said, all you have to do is be able to cut your paper into a square. So, of course, if you do a smaller square, you're going to have a smaller snowflake. If you do a larger square, you're going to have a bigger snowflake. This was just regular, 8.5 by 11 copy paper. So, it's bigger than my head. So, that's just 8.5 by 11 paper. So, okay, next week, next Monday, we're going to do, hopefully, in my head this is going to work. This is another one of those things that I have kind of created in my head that is going to work. But sometimes that fails. So, we are going to see about making some quick and simple jar gifts. With Christmas just a week out, I know there's a ton of last minute gifts that people want to get. Kids, teachers, all of a sudden you remember that you got to get something for the sister-in-law. All of a sudden you need to get something for the babysitter, whatever. We're going to do a bunch of quick, not a bunch, like 4 or 5. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I'm winging this thing, y'all. A bunch of jar gifts. And then that is the last, next Monday is the last Martinis with Banda Monday nights for the rest of the year. Because next Monday we're doing jar gifts. 2 weeks from today is Christmas. 3 weeks from today is New Year's Day. Yeah. So next week will be the last time you see me for the year. Yay. So anyway, we will do jar gifts next week, and one of my favorite winter martinis is the White Christmas. Such a wonderful holiday and winter martini. So after next week, you won't see me again until January 8th. It seems like so far away, but it's just like a month away. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 weeks away. So, okay, y'all. So, with all that being said, please send me your ideas. If you are not getting notifications that this is live, please go and make sure that you're getting notifications when I go live. I've got Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, and here. Go and like those pages, share them, do me a favor, help a girl out, kind of thing. And that's about it. So until next week, I will see y'all later. Bye.